We are live now. Okay, let's just share my presentation. So we are now 2, 3 of us. So Gaurav, what do you mean by this? मैंने लिखा है awakening the strength within or inner strength. And the name of program is REG, as you see below. Resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude. Now, how many people have joined? There are 3 more. Yes, Pinky
Good
ma'am.
morning,
Thank you.
sir.
Good morning. Good morning. दत्ता कलाडे, सौरभ जी कहाँ गए वापस? उनका डिस्कनेक्ट हो रहा है. Anyway, so can any one of you tell me what do you mean by resilience? See, we have learned about gratitude a lot on this magical mindset. Can you tell me what do we mean by resilience? Because I will be giving you my own meaning as per REG. REG is resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude. It won't be different meanings. It won't be out of context of dictionary, but it will be more in depth, Because resilience is not a small thing, People think resilience means just get up after falling. So can one of you tell me what do you mean by resilience? But that is the main thing in this program today. Come back after failure, yes. There is nothing wrong, huh? No answers are wrong. Just give me your idea about it. Anybody else? Thank you, ma'am. आपका क्या बोलना है?
Sir,
Do you
how
think?
courageously you are failing, but how courageously again we are getting up and again working for
Yes,
our purpose
yes,
or goal.
yes.
And even in that, being gratitude, that even in failure we learn something. So keeping that value also.
So मैंने लिखा है resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude. Jyoti ma'am, what do you think? How will you define resilience? Jyoti ma'am, दत्ता जी, आपने लिखा दत्ता जी. Sorry, गौरव जी. And Keval ji. How will you define this resilience? Resilience is something like that, tree. Some tree bends when there is a wind blowing with the force, and then again stand up. And there are some trees, they don't bend, they just fall. Okay, so how strong you come back? Yes, that is one of the things. But you should have that flexibility. When you are resilient, you have some sort of purpose or some sort of goal that you want to achieve, right? So you cannot leave that goal, but sometimes there are some hurdles in life. That time you should know when to bend and when to come up again, and how to live that life. Constantly living and moving towards that purpose. Sometimes going down, sometimes going up, but moving towards it. So I give the depth into the resilience. Nothing else. It is same. But how do I start? We start with gratitude. Now, why gratitude? When you see that scale of energy, shame and guilt are very at the lowest, at the bottom, Then come jealousy and anger. But when you go upward, when you come to gratitude, is not written there, but when you start going towards positive things, the gratitude starts. So without gratitude, cannot be in a positive mode. Okay. When you are not grateful for what you have, you cannot be thankful to anybody. So from gratitude, start going up. And when it comes to love, it is 1,000 point or something, energy. But 750, 800,000, I don't remember properly. So we start with gratitude. Why gratitude? Because till you are not in present moment, till you are not present to what you have right now, till you are not present to what value you hold already in life, what is something that you already have, you cannot work on what you want. You need some power, you need capacity to move upward. So that gratitude is a springboard which will put you forward. And once you understand the gratitude, you can embrace all the emotions, maybe fear, maybe anger. They won't disturb you. Now they will be in your, not in your control, but they will be friendly with you. You'll be able to understand them. So it is all about being awareness. Therefore, awakening the strength within you. It is mainly about being aware. You cannot rule out any fear, you cannot rule out worry, you cannot rule out some sort of failure that come in your life. Failure, if you take it as a failure, it is a failure. Other, it is a learning. Every failure comes with an opportunity. It is written in Gita also. Any failure, anytime you go down, it always comes with some opportunity. You have to look for it. For that, you have to have awareness. You have to have that confidence in yourself. You have to have love for yourself. So once you are emotionally free, when emotions are not dominating you, only then you can work toward resilience. Only gratitude will not take you to the success. Gratitude is very important. It's a springboard, it's a platform where you stand, where you become optimistic. Positivity comes only after optimism. When you become optimist means hopeful. Hope never dies. So once you become optimistic, you can rise. But then there are emotions that are controlling you. But once you gain power over the emotions, not to throw them away, but to understand them, to make them friends, you can move towards rising to your success. So this is first thing, awakening. Okay. So I welcome you. This is an invitation to honestly look within yourself. Look at your own life. Nowadays, the life is full of stress, fear. There are many longings. You want so and so, you want car, you want house. Now here is a space, a safe space where you can pause, reflect and begin. Not working in a hurry. But here is a space where you will pause, you will reflect, and you will have people around you. Someone like me also will be there, I will be there, and there will be other people. We'll work together like community. Because this program is not a program, it is a philosophy born out of real experience by me. I'm a specially able person. It is my experience that made this philosophy possible. Not possible, but this is what I came through. I understood. I became aware of. And I want to spread this because I have gained a lot in this. Both fayda, both benefit हुआ. So this life is whole, full of stress, fear, and longings. Because naturally we are people who want to have things that others have. We don't see what we have. We don't even enjoy that. We are obstinate about what we have and we want something others have. So this is the basic nature because we have not realized this and therefore we are in stress, fear and all this. So we need to understand ourselves, go within, honestly ask ourselves, what is my stress? Why is this stress? Why is this fear? And all these things. And this is a space where you'll pause, reflect, and begin your journey again. So this is journey. And don't worry, I'm not going to share anything today or even afterward. I'm not going to share. I just want to spread what I have learned in my life. I literally want to spread this. Even I'm starting from tomorrow program, it's free again, on how to talk properly, artful talking, where listening is most important. People think talk means you have to say something. No, you have to first listen. So before we begin, take a moment, reflect honestly right now. Does any of these things align with yourself? Do you see yourself in this? And even if you see, don't worry, you are not alone. And that fact that you are here in this program itself shows that you are ready to change, to transform. So please see yourself and write me, just send me a message, either stress and speed SS, fear and anger F&A, GNC for guilt and comparison, and empty loneliness E and L. See, first of all, when you are in stress, you want to like to go away from there, to run away. Where there is fear, there is anger. You become fearful and get angry at others people. Where there is comparison, there is a guilt that I don't have this much. See, anger is not that you assess. Anger is not that you become angry on somebody else. It can be anger within you. And there is emptiness and loneliness. A person who feels empty within feel very, very lonely. Because there are two types of being alone. One is solidarity, where you do meditation or something, and you are sitting alone and you don't need anybody. You alone are enough. Your own company is enough for you. And that person, even if in crowd, he is with himself because he loves himself. There is self-love. And there is emptiness and loneliness, means a person, or even in crowd, because he's empty from within. There are so many people around him, but he's lonely. So lonely is what? About soul feeling sad. Atma dukhi hai. Okay, and what is being in solidarity means you are one with your soul. You talk with the soul. So anybody else can write if you have this SS, F&A, GNC, or E&L. See, this is a time to introspect. You get me? Reflect within. If you like, you can write this answer, or we move forward. I would like to tell you my story. As you all know, I am Harish Irani, FNGC. Yes, sir. Datta, no problem. Saroji, being close, alone does not mean alone light. Being alone doesn't mean lonely. Lonely person can be lonely even in crowd. Being alone and loving yourself and being with yourself is solitude. Anyway, I would like to tell my story. I'm a specially able person. I walk with crutches and I wear caliper in my right leg. So my right leg doesn't have a lock in the knee. So I have to wear artificial caliper, which has got lock. When I sit, I open that lock and I bend my leg and sit down. And when I get up, it gets locked automatically. So my leg won't bend. Simple as that. And I call myself specially able person. You know why? Because calling yourself handicapped means you are not able to do something. But I have been very different. I fought with life. I was never afraid of anything. I got everything, but there was something missing, in me. I had success. I had taken good responsibility. I had a good relationship, but something was missing. So I started asking. Instead of asking why me, I asked why, what now? अब क्या करूं? I was a very optimistic person. So whatever happened, I never said, मेरे साथ क्यों हुआ? I never said, why me? अब क्या करूं? What is the way out? And I have always been solution prone. मैं हमेशा आशावादी रहा हूं और ये देखता हूं कि अब दरवाजा कौन सा खुलना है. This single question changed everything for me. And that is where this REG, which I never knew first, now I've given this name. It started means when I was 6 months old, I got polio. My mother, she was a very strong lady, and she filled me with gratitude by saying, "You have got a lovely family, this, that. So don't worry, you will have a great life." So even the people, just beside my building was a slum area. And people used to call me Langada and all this, and it was okay for me because my mother has filled me with gratitude so much. So gratitude is very good. It make you optimistic. It make you take what you have right now. It bring you to the present moment. So the journey started like that. I had accepted my some of the limitation, but I knew I was unlimited and unstoppable. And this is where this thing started. I became grateful in life, grateful for whatever God gave me. I accepted it, and I got more. The God always support person who is in gratitude and who is ready to accept what He gives. He will give much more to you. If you don't accept, He will stop giving you. Because when you love God, you have to accept whatever He gives. You have to have that faith that He will take care of you. So this is my story. But I had been a boy who refused to surrender. No doubt, born with limitation. There were limitations. I could not walk. But I looked at many other possibilities and turned around. I started swimming. I could swim in any style. I played all the games in my building. I was playing cricket, I was playing football as a goalkeeper. In hockey, I was a goalkeeper. I played marble. I played at Viti Dandu, what do you call it in English, I don't know. I flew kite. I fired crackers. I had fun in my life. My life was fantastic. You won't believe that about a month ago, I got this muscle tear in my shoulder. And I was okay with that. Doctor told me, don't move your hand, this, that. I wheelchair for some time. Then doctor was physician. He told me to go and meet a surgeon. I went to meet surgeon. And he was talking to me. And I don't know what happened, how it started. I said, no problem, sir. Even if wheelchair, my son said something, I think. Sir, even if wheelchair is it in my life, okay, no problem. I have lived my life. He was very happy to see that. बोलते very good. बोलता इतना आपका पॉजिटिव बात है सर. मैंने बहुत कुछ किया लाइफ में. I have played all the games. I have swim. I have done skydiving. There were 6 people, and me and my wife came after me. We both did skydiving. My wife doesn't have caliper, but she also has some problem in leg, and we did a skydiving. So I've done everything. I drive car, a handicap car, or specially fitted with special this thing. So I never surrendered. Every barrier became a doorway. See, you have to start your self-talk in a positive way. Because most of people say, oh, I can't do it. How will I do it? Why it happened to me? If you remember, there was a football, I think, badminton, tennis champion or footballer, I don't remember, footballer, yes. He got cancer and he was very famous. So somebody wrote to him, oh, God has given you this, why you? He said, why not me? When I got so many awards, I won so many matches, I never said, why me? So God is trying me. Okay, I will see that I fit that. So this is how I was. I knew I have to fit everywhere. And that was okay with me. See, being having some limitation, my handicap is visible, and therefore I can work on it. I know my limitation and I then find some way. The way that my shoulder was, I was not able to move shoulder because of some day. Now I'm doing some physio on this. I can move hand, but for some day I was not able to move my this right hand. But I found out the way to do all my work with other hand. So I did my two legs are not working. My one hand was not working. But okay, it was fine. And I was reading. I was preparing something every day. My most of time was in learning. And then I asked my doctor, can I go to office on wheelchair? He said, yes. So I started going there. So I never did surrender. So how many of you people would like to have this life? No matter what life gives you, you will never surrender. I mean, you will become unstoppable. Thank you very much. I will be unstoppable. Because most important thing in life is not car, not house, not money. Thank you, Simari. Not any materialistic thing. The most important thing is, even if you are falling down, you should have smile on your face. You should have smile on your face. Yes, you have to save yourself, you have to protect yourself, but not losing the smile. Because you are not living the house, you are not living the car, you are living the life. And life means to get success. And success means being blissful in life, being happy, peaceful. Look at the child, small child. That is life. That small kid is a life. Till it's 4 to 5 years, he's running, he's falling, he's getting up. You see, and everything in gratitude. You see him emotionally strong. You see that he is resilient. He's always smiling. And the fun part is when the child smile, you smile too. That is why when you are stressed, they say you should either hug a tree or a cow or a small child, a kid. That will give a lot of this, it will distress you in short. So if you want to live your life, always remember, don't lose your smile. No matter what God gives you. Because it is, sort of what you attract. When you complain, you attract more complaint. When you are in gratitude and you are thanking and saying good about others, God thinks that you need goodness, they will send you goodness. If you complain, God thinks what God below, universe below, whatever. Because it is full of energy. God is energy, universe is energy, we are full of energy. When you start complaining, that type of energy you attract. Simple as that. When you say ना मैं जो सुबह उठ के क्या affirmation करता हूँ, it affirmation won't work till you are not full of energy. That visualization won't work. I'll teach you all these things. मेरा तरीका अलग है थोड़ा. It is like minds. मतलब it's a movie, your own movie. There is self-talk. I'll give you afterward. But there is something different. It's not affirmation talk. It is something very different. There is not a visualization. It is slightly different. Mind movie. You know. So that I'll give you afterward. So energy is most important. If you want to live your life every moment, you need that energy. Energy won't come from outside. If a person motivate you, you will have that motivation for some time. Sometimes it's only 5 minutes, sometimes it can be 2, 3 days. After that, it will go away. But the self-inspiring person never loses the motivation. is always motivated. So we need to be self-motivating people. So don't let your smile go away. Simple. Because your body is connected to your mind. If you see, when you are sad, you cannot be sad like that. When you are sad, your face will become like, as if something has gone wrong. You will be stooped. Your breath will be very shallow. But at that very moment, if you take your control in your hand and you sit straight, start breathing and keep a smile on face, your stress will start going away. Because whatever happened has happened in your life. I've lost money, I've lost money. Now why to lose my life? Such a precious life you got. Why to give it away? So do you agree with me that you would like to have such a life where what is happening is not in your hand, but what can remain with you is in your hand? You cannot avoid a pain, but suffering can be avoided. Do you think what I said makes sense? Right? Why in the chat? So you agree with me, right? Why in the chat? That's all. Hello? Yes. Mr. Gaurav, thank you. Pinky ma'am, Jyoti ma'am. So I will say that never ever allow life to dominate you, but it should be your friend, no matter what it gives you. Thank you, Pinky ma'am. Now, what is the real problem? See, we live in the most connected era in the human history. Do you agree with me? There are phones, cell phones, internet, all time high. But we are totally lonely. Even our earning has gone up. We live in a good house, we have good facilities. But there is no peace. Lots of information we get through Google and but where is the wisdom? Where is the clarity? Everybody is confused. Means everybody means most of them. Why? Because we are avoiding the reality. We try to run away. The problem is not within us, it is outside. And solution is inside. The noise, the busyness, the endless scrolling, they are the symptoms. Why do you scroll? Why do you like noise? Because you are trying to run away from something. Loud music, dancing. You should dance. You should have music, no doubt. One scrolling sometime. You will look at some news and this thing. That's fine. But continuous scrolling, endless scrolling, every time you want noise, this is you are running away. Something deeper is missing. And what is that depth? It is your relationship with yourself. How much you love yourself. Once you start loving yourself, you start believing yourself. When you start believing yourself, your self-confidence is at the highest point. So relationship with yourself is most important. A stillness beneath the storm. When there is storm, beneath there is still. On the upper side, there is storm. This is not a crisis of circumstances. It is crisis of connection. You're missing that connection. And connection to our own inner strength. And then you will have good connection outside also. First, you have to be connected to yourself. Previously, people had issues. They will come home, talk to their father or parents or their friends, and they all need to come together to solve it. Now everybody is busy because everyone wants much more than others. Everybody is running after something. They don't even know why they're running. Sometimes just because a person has a BMW, I want BMW. It might not be required. I might be hardly moving anywhere. A person has a big house, I want big house. Maybe my family is small, then also. Then I will take EMI and take loan and pay EMI, and I will make myself stress just to show others. We can do all this, we can have all this, but if we have patience and we try to understand why do I need it, you will find that some of things you don't really need it. You don't really need it. And you don't need to harass yourself. And whatever is needed, even that you can get, but you have to have patience. Things will come to you. There are ways, but we are always hurrying. We are after that. We want to have everything right away. And the real reason is to show off, not to use it. If you buy Maruti, there is a difference. I don't say there is no difference, but all will take you from one to another. Maruti, Hyundai, or Toyota, or Mercedes. They're all going to transfer you somewhere, and that is the most important thing that you want. In the watch, you will get right time in any watch, but you will buy a very costly watch. If you can afford, no problem. But people take loan for this. They'll rather pay EMI to show people that I have this type of watch or this car or this house. We go beyond our limits. And if we have patience and you can pause for some time, we will gather that money. Instead of taking loan, or we'll take a very low loan, EMI will be very low. Now people take EMI, say, thinking that they have a job and this is my payment and I can easily pay. But do you know a job is something which can go away? It is not given by God. It can go away. You might be doing business, it can go into loss. So what saves you is your habits. Your right habit, right attitude, money will stay. Earning money or attracting money need different type of attitude, and keeping the money needs different type of attitude. So the real problem is that we are not looking at the reality, but we are more of in the impressing people rather than expressing your own thinking. Something inside you is telling, don't hurry, don't take it, don't take it. But when you see outside and you see your friend with that type of car, you start hurrying up. Then there is stress. I am not saying that you don't take it, don't take the car, you will be able to take the car. You need some time more, some more planning, and which is what we teach in this REG journey. Being patience, planning properly. I would say we don't react, we learn to respond. Reaction comes out of fear, anger, jealousy. And respond is out of awareness. When you become aware of your life, of your circumstances, of what you have in your life, right, what resources you have, then what to do, you respond. And that is person who is responsible will respond, irresponsible person only react. But it is not that easy. Like if you tell tomorrow that I will not react from today. It doesn't happen like that. We are so habituated to react that we need proper learning, proper experimentation, proper actions And slowly the habits change. So nothing is impossible. Everything can be done. But you need to give some time to it. Be patient. So the real problem is you are not trying to see the reality, but you want to live in illusion. You want to show off somebody. Just like perfection is an illusion. You cannot have anything cannot be perfect. Same with the problems are illusion. There are nothing called problem. Problem is just in illusion in your mind. Because out of the problem, many new things come out. People had problems and then they made some discovery. Because there was a problem. Problem was the mother of discovery. So problem is an illusion. If you live with illusion, you will always be stressed. If you become aware of it, you will come out of it. So these are 5 invisible prisons that you have. Fear, anger, guilt, comparison. And the 5th one is common for everyone, constant dissatisfaction, due to which we are always running after one or other thing. These invisible prisons are not walls built by others, but they are in your mind. This is something you made it in your mind. They're not real walls, but they're more stronger than your real wall because it is built by your mind. It is very impossible to break it because an elephant, when it's young, we tie him with a rope. And when he grows, he don't break the rope because now it is in his mind. It is set in his mind that this rope cannot be broken. Same way habits are roped around our legs. We just can't free ourselves from it. So can you tell me, what do you have? Fear, anger, guilt, comparison, or mixture of some of the things? I just want you to type on chat. That's all. And don't worry, we are all in this. Even I have fear, anger, guilt, comparison, everything I have. Only thing is that now I can tackle them very nicely. I can be aware of that, I can understand them, and I can free them. So this is what we have to learn. I'm not going to say that REG will be fear and guilt. I won't say that REG will become a person who do REG will become free of all these things. No, you will have all these things. But now you have strength to embrace them, to connect with them, and be free of them. Sorry, Samiti Anka, or I could not see it. So these are 5 in your prison, and 5th is constant dissatisfaction. And dissatisfaction comes mostly out of jealousy for others. And it can also be, your father, your parents, or your spouse, or anybody else had told you something that this is what you can do, or they have compared you with somebody, and then this arises. Then you want to fight, you want to do something. You will work day and night to get it. So we lose ourselves in that work. Instead of doing smart work, what we do, we work whole day without proper results. If we work smartly and delegate very responsibly, we'll get the result much faster and better. We cannot be good at everything. Any goal, any purpose needs so many things. We have to find right people or right one. And what is good for you, you have to keep that to you. Just like a surgeon, he will come and see the most difficult part. He stitch it, he will clean it and go away. And rest of the work are done by others. Look, 1 hour operation, he'll come for 10 to 15 minutes. Sometimes there is emergency, you have to wait for hours or whole day also. That's a different thing. In general, he will just come for 10 minutes, 15 or 20 minutes, and do his job and go away. So start living smartly. In that, the doctor can do more operation. He can save more people. So understand this 5 individual pieces. If you don't write right now, but understand this. Be aware of it. Once you are aware, you can work on it. You can find the way out. You can find how to manage them, how to understand, how to embrace them, how to learn from them. Fear will teach you, anger will teach you, guilt teaches you, even comparison, because all these things come to you. I call them protective emotions. There are uplifting emotions like love, compassion, kindness. And these are protective emotions because they come to protect you. When you get fearful, means there is something that might go wrong. So you have to just understand why this fear comes. But what we do, we live with that fear. Instead of understanding them, treating them well, and letting them go, we keep them with us. Same with anger and guilt. So here in REG, we learn to become aware, more and more aware of all this. And it will teach you. Not, we are not going to teach, we are going to just coach you. I will not tell you anything to do, but I will ask you questions from where you will find your own answer. Your answer is within you, not with me. What I say might not work with you because your chemistry is different than mine. Your thinking is different than mine. Your principles are different. Your attitude is different. So what I have to do, I have to ask questions, right questions, open questions, so that you can work out yourself. This is my style. This is my way of working. Then we come to reflection. What is troubling me? You have to ask yourself this. Ask one question. What is troubling me right now? If you have pen and pencil, do it right now. What is troubling me? What fear I am carrying? Because you don't know what is troubling you, what is fear, what fear you have, you cannot work on it. So what fear I am carrying? कौन सा fear लेके घूमना? Okay, what is troubling me? What fear I am carrying? What I am running away from? ऐसा कौन सी चीज है जिसको मैं कर नहीं रहा हूँ? I should have done it. ये बंद कर बेटा. What am I running away from? What do I truly want? मुझे क्या चाहिए रियल में? We are running after everything, but we are not trying to find out what we really want here. Really want here. ज्योति में मौका कुछ माइक से आ रहा है आवाज. हाँ, thank you. Take a quiet moment. Right now, I'm telling you, write if you want. And answer very honestly. If you want, you can do it after also, but write down this question at least. Because this is how you reflect. And reflections are very important, but till you don't know what is troubling you, what are the hindrances, what is avoiding you from doing something, you cannot come out of it. Till I don't know what I'm suffering, I cannot take medicine. So now what is REG? In simple way, REG is resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude. So REG stands for resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude. These are 3 interconnected pillars that form the foundation of a life, which is lived from inside. What we do, we live outside from outside. Actually, you should live from inside, and from inside, you should live outside. Because whatever you have inside, you will see outside. And you live in a different way. Whatever is outside, it will go inside you automatically. You cannot have two different lives. What is inside will be manifested outside. What is outside, if that influence you, it will go inside. So REG is not a quick fix or a motivational program. It will program healing. This structured inner journey designed to help you reconnect with strength and that already exists with you. And don't worry, there's not going to be a big charge or something. Initially, something is free. You see to it. I want people to join and make this world beautiful. That is my prime objective, not earning out of it. Don't worry. And I will show you something which biggest motives people will not say. Because I talk in a simple language. I talk like you. मुझे वो आते नहीं वर्ड्स, हाई फंडा वर्ड्स, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड दैट. तो रेजिलियंस को रेजिलियंस बोलो, उसको डेप्थ दूंगा. आई वांट यूज अनदर वर्ड फॉर रेजिलियंस. आई विल गिव डेप्थ टू द मीनिंग फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड. So it is a structured inner journey designed to help you reconnect with strength that already exists within you. Everybody has a strength within them. Different. Somebody has a physical strength, somebody has a mental strength. Everybody is different. Somebody can have great love for people, compassion. They all are strength. So resilience is the capacity to face the life storms without being broken by them. Storm will come, but you won't break. And emotional freedom is releasing the invisible prison. So under आपके fear, anger, guilt, comparison, you will release them. And gratitude, not as a feeling, but as a daily practice. It shifts how you see yourself and the world. It is based on the present moment. Gratitude will bring you to presence, a present moment. That is the beauty of it. So what is the REG belief? You do not need to find strength. आपके अंदर strength तो है, ताकत है आपके अंदर. तो beneath बोलते every layer of fear, disappointment हो, guilt हो, anger हो, and self-doubt, your inner strength has always been there. वो ऊपर आ गए. फियर और ये बाद में आया ना, ऊपर आ गए, वो नीचे दब गए, उसको बाहर निकालना है. इनर स्ट्रेंथ को, इट इज ऑलरेडी देयर, वेटिंग अनब्रोकन अनचेंज्ड टू सपोर्ट यू. देयर आर पीपल, यू नो, big businessman, he has lots of money and he is finished totally, and he restart because he's not broken from it. But many are broken, they are finished, they don't do anything in life. They become biggest failure, example of failure. Because there is nothing called failure, there is only called learning. But if you don't learn, you fail. What is opposite of success is quitting. Once you quit, you cannot be successful. But failure is not opposite of success. There is nothing called failure, it is only learning. So REG is built on fundamental belief that the capacity for resilience, emotional freedom, and gratitude is not something you acquire. ये आप acquire नहीं कर रहे हो from the outside. It is something you uncover from within. अंदर है पड़ा हुआ, उसको वाली uncover करना है. उसके ऊपर से जो प्रेत वो निकले, जो परत जम गई है. The work is not to build something new, it is to remove what is hiding. Like a stone, it has got an image of a god in it. What you do, you have to remove the extra stone out of it, and the image will come out. How we got it? पत्थर को सीने से तोड़ना है जब तक कि वो इमेज मानी जाए भगवान की. Image is already there. Only thing is, we have to chip out the unnecessary part. So here what is going, we are going to not build something, but we are going to remove which is hiding our strength within us, a potential within us. We don't need anything from outside. We have to work on what we have. Different people have different abilities. So bring out the abilities and work on them, and that will lead to success. And whatever you need, you can hire people, you can do partners with people who have that other things. You have one basic thing, one ability, and you need some more abilities. You have to hire people or be partner with them. So first understand your ability, because if you don't dream, you will work for others' dream. The day you start dreaming, you will work for yourself, and that work will not look like a work. It will be fun. ये जादू है ड्रीम का. So take a quiet moment and answer honestly what I ask you now, not for anyone else but for yourself. So these 4 questions are invitation to meet yourself where you truly right now. आप कहाँ पर हो वो दिखने के लिए आपको ये 4 साल के जवाब देने हैं. What is my biggest challenge right now? मेरा चैलेंज क्या है सबसे बड़ा जो मुझे नीचे लेके जा रहा है, which is pulling me down, weighing me down? This is the first question. What is one challenge? The thing that keep me returning again, you know. And what is something that you're trying again and again? आप कुछ काम करने के एक ही चीज ट्राई करते रहते हो, उसको भी समझो. आदमी मालूम पड़ेगा ट्राई करना राइट है कि रॉन्ग है. यू हैव टू ट्राई समथिंग डिफरेंट. सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू मीट दिस चैलेंज, and what are the barriers that is stopping me? What are the inner barriers like fear, doubt, habit? What are they which is stopping you from really achieving, which keep you from your life? You really want some life, but it's keeping you away because of some barriers. And who do you want to become? आपको क्या बनना है, क्या चाहिए लाइफ में? What do you want to become? So what is your challenge as of now? What are things that you're trying? What are you doing for that? What are the inner barriers that are stopping you? And what you want to become in your life? आपको बनना क्या है? पहले वो तो जान दो. Without understanding yourself, without knowing what you want, it will lead you nowhere. You will be confused in life, always confused in life. So this is REG journey, your transformation pathway. You really want to transform yourself to be happy, blissful. Anyway, पहले के क्वेश्चन लिख लिया आप लोग ने. Did you write the questions? What are
Yes,
challenges?
sir.
हाँ. What you are trying right now? What you really want to become? And what is one more question in between? Third question क्या था?
What is
पिंकी मैडम?
stopping me? What
हाँ,
is
what is stopping?
stopping me?
Yes, yes. So this is a transformation pathway. There are free content. एक टेलीग्राम कम्युनिटी बनेगा. फाउंडेशन प्रोग्राम होता है एकदम फ्री है. Then I have given, I have made it a Gurukul type of learning. So I have given this name: Sadhak, Yogi, Acharya, and Guru. Sadhak means first you understand the philosophy. Yogi means going within that, becoming more, what do you call it, getting more this knowledge, becoming more proper, doing some action, taking some action, understanding it better. And Acharya is where you master it. Between Sadhak and Acharya, there is Yogi where you understand more better. When you become Acharya, it's just the name here, I don't. Because everybody writes gold, silver, diamond. I don't want to use that name. So Acharya is where you will master this. And then you can become Guru, means like you can join me and we can spread this more. But I'll tell you one thing. This is not about money. So if you want to become Guru or want to join me, we won't be running after money. Money will be coming automatically. We will have some small charge, okay. But main thing is spreading it. So we'll form a community, it will be a community builder. So every step is we are going deep and deep. Because there is no destination. Because life is always, see, till you don't die, till you're alive, life is always moving. So it is a journey. So this, you may call it program, you may call it journey, whatever you call it, it is a journey, it has no destination, will go on moving. And being where you are, move as you grow. See, every step is deepening, not a destination, but a direction. It is a direction. So begin where you are. From where you are, you have to start in the direction and move as you grow. Just as you grow, you have to move ahead. Okay. So now this is a Gurukul philosophy which I have built. मैंने अपना philosophy का बनाया है. because I wanted it in a Gurukul style. It is a old style, पहले गुरुकुल होता था. We do not measure growth by certificate and or courses completed. Because this is journey. We live it. We don't label it. Okay. So like on ancient time, we'll practice, we'll come into relationship, we'll make community, we'll teach each other, we'll coach each other, and we'll bring a genuine inner change. And it will be going to be a lifelong journey, not a program you finish. So if you join me, you're going to join me as one of the traveler with you in the journey. And I will take it depth. Don't worry. And we'll all enjoy. बस एक ही काम करना है. जब भी आप देखो ना, समझो एक रिलीजियस वो रहता है ग्रुप, वो क्या करते हैं, भक्ति करते हैं, रोज मस्ती करते हैं. Why they do it? Because they want to smile and have good time. साथ में आते हैं, after certain they are retired, they come together, they do bhakti. So same type of thing is here. We are also learning our life. It is all about living life in a right way, in a good way. So every step will deepen your resilience. See, मैं क्या बोलता हूँ, सबसे बड़ी बात है, if you are doing bhakti and all this thing, you don't become resilient. मेरा इधर मेन सवाल है, to be resilient. Gratitude is one part, yes, very important. But being resilient, आदमी भक्ति करता है, जाता है मंदिर में, बहुत खुश रहता है, और घर पे आके सब चालू झगड़े. ये आप सबने मार्क किया होगा. But if you are resilient and you know how to deal with everything, you will expand your emotional freedom. वही तो मैंने इमोशनली आप फ्री हो जाओगे ना, you become resilient and you can handle anything, any hurdle that comes to you, any issue that you face. Your roots will be very, very strong. It will be, the soil will be gratitude and optimism, of course. But your root will become very, very strong because you will work on your emotional freedom and then you will go to resilience. So the path does not end, it only opens further. और आगे जाना है. तो क्या है ये? It is guided practice. और ये भी आप लिखिए जरा प्लीज. Write down this. I am grateful for. फिर आप लिखिए आगे क्या लिखना आपको. And write at least 5 things every day. I forgive. This. I choose. See, a life can be a choice. There are many people who tell you to do so and so, then you decide that I will listen to him, I'll do this. But when will you live your own life? Your own life will live when you have choices. So make your life full of choices, not decisions. Decisions are rigid. Choices are something where you don't leave anything. You accept one thing and you're ready for other also. And decision, you decide to do one thing and you leave other things. You just tell that these are not for me. So I choose and I commit to. कुछ कम करिए लाइफ में. If you want to come up in your life, I commit. So take a quiet moment. आराम से लिखना आप, अभी मत करना. एकदम शांत हो जाइए. अभी आप जरा काम कर लीजिए, बाद में आराम से बैठे होते हैं. When you are sitting alone, when you are sitting in silence, and that time you write with this. And write from the heart, not by thinking something. And this will strengthen your awakening. इसमें आपकी जागरूकता बढ़ जाएगी. आप अपने जो लाइफ के जो है इश्यूज जो आपको दबा रहे हैं उसके लिए आप जागरूक होगे. So we don't ask to believe anything yet. We only ask you to begin honestly with an open heart and willing to look within. ये तो आप सब लोग मानते हैं कि अंदर देखना जरूरी है. आप मंदिर जाओ, आप गुरु के पास, हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं, अंतर ध्यान करो. But it is not that easy. So we are taking you very slowly towards that. And by reflection, by asking questions, you will go within. So start with the free foundation program. वो एकदम फ्री है. भागे भी, don't worry, it won't be very costly. I am not after money. मेरा एक अलग ही असूल है कुछ. So practice it sincerely and continue only if the path truly resonate with you. नहीं तो बंद कर दीजिएगा. No pressure, no promises, just practice. And I will have some session in between. If you join, everybody, पिंकी मैडम ने और एक दो ने किया ज्वाइन, बाकी 4-5 जन आए, तो हम लोग एक सेशन रखेंगे एवरी मंथली और मे बी 15 days वेर वी टॉक ऑन दैट. पहले फाउंडेशन प्रोग्राम, फिर वी गो टू साधक, देन योगी. So don't go by name. It's a name that I like. Understand? You are going to go from foundation to first part, second, third, like that. You know, you'll go on going. So what are REG values? First is sincerity. You have to be very sincere. Don't be serious. Have fun. Be lively, but sincerely follow it. Have a discipline. Have a disciplined life. And most important is humility. Be very humble. सबको लगता है humbleness मतलब weakness. No, my dear. Only strong person can be humble. डरपोक आदमी क्या humble बनेगा? वो तो ऐसे डरा हुआ है. It is a difference, like loneliness and solitude. ऐसे ही humbleness और weakness में ये difference है. Strong आदमी humble होता है. Weak आदमी looking humble is not humble. And become courageous. So transformations over environment, from enrollment, transformation over enrollment. You will choose transformation. Enrollment हो गया तो फायदा नहीं. If you are getting transformed, then I'm happy. Practice over, because knowledge what you have is just like bunch of files. You don't remove that file, study them, and take action. It is got no meaning. So I always prefer practice over knowledge. And character over certificate. Why should you need certificate from somebody? Your character should speak for you. We can provide certificate, but don't focus on certificate. Focus on character. Build a great character. आदमी देख के बोला था ये हरेश है, ये पिंकी है. Why? Because पिंकी means so and so. So REG values who you are becoming. वो क्या वैल्यू करता है? What you are becoming, not what you have achieved. Because if you want to become doctor, you have to think like doctor, you have to behave like doctor. वो ethics होनी चाहिए. डॉक्टर में चोर भी होते हैं, but they are not given that reverence which the right doctor gets. Even in this advocates, there are few firms who are very respected because they know that they will never cheat. So ethics are very important again, Therefore, the sincere discipline, ethics में आएगा. तो RG values who are becoming, not what you achieve. आपने क्या अचीव कर से फर्क होता है. आपको बनना क्या है? आपने डॉक्टर का डिग्री ले लिया, it doesn't matter. Are you being a good doctor, a humble doctor, a doctor who is caring about everybody, who really want to serve? So that is more important. Character is more important. So what did you all feel? आपको क्या लगता है? What I said, is character very important or certificate is important? Is what you are a certificate or is what you are your character?
Character.
Right? Because I
Character.
see people who are good doctor, but their character is not good and they cannot serve properly. And there are other doctor, mediocre doctor, when he has a heart of serving, he become one of the best doctor automatically because of his character. So the closing reflection में ये है, the strongest tree is not the one that never faced the storm. This is like a pilot who has not flown the aircraft is no good. He might be a 15-year-old pilot. So the strongest tree is not that one who has not faced the storm. It is one that was bent by wind, stripped of his leaves, सब leaves चले गए थे, and still choose to stand. वापस खड़ा होता है. वो ट्री चाहिए हमको. To stand your storms, your pain, your loss, your fear have not broken you. आपके storms, आपके pain, आपके loss, आपको break नहीं करता है, आपका fear भी. Because success is going beyond the fear. Success का मतलब ही वो है, going beyond your fear towards your purpose. They have been shaping you. All these have been shaping you. मगर आज आपको उससे आगे बढ़ना भी. So every challenge you have endured today has deepened your roots. आपके roots को और मजबूत किया है. तो जब तक प्रॉब्लम नहीं आती है, चैलेंज आती है, आप ग्रो नहीं होते हो. जितनी आपको तकलीफ होती है तब आप कुछ करके दिखाते हो, देन योर रूट्स बिकम मोर स्ट्रॉन्ग. So every moment you choose to rise again, जब भी आप आगे बढ़ने को सोचते हो, has added a ring of strength to your core. आपके कोर को एक रिंग दे दिया है स्ट्रेंथ का. The strength you are looking for is not somewhere out there. It has always been within you. आपकी स्ट्रेंथ है वो बाहर नहीं है, आपके अंदर ही है. It is quietly growing. It is waiting for right time. So this is beginning of awakening it. Okay. और anyway, आपको एक याद रखना है कि जो भी बढ़ता है, ऊपर आता है, वो धीरे धीरे आता है. इफ यू पुट अ सीड इन द सॉइल, इट वोंट ग्रो इमीडिएटली, बट स्लोली इट, मोर स्लोली इट ग्रोज, मोर स्ट्रॉन्गर इट बिकम. एक एग्जाम्पल बाम्बू का है. बाम्बू फॉर 5 years नथिंग कम्स आउट, और शूट भी नहीं आता बाहर, और 5 साल के बाद दन 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 वो एकदम 8 9 फुट 10 फुट चलाता है. सो दैट वाज माय क्लोजिंग रिफ्लेक्शंस. सो अवेकनिंग, quietly awakening the strength within you, and begin your life now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. So, any question? कुछ बोलना है आपको? If you want to ask something. Hello, Atul. How are you?
I'm better. How are you? I've joined late. I've just joined. I missed it
अच्छा
earlier.
जी. No problem.
हाँ हाँ कैसे हो? All well?
दांत
So
कौन सा
you
दांत गिर गया? एक दांत गिर
sorry?
गया? एक दांत गिर गया
Yes.
क्या?
Yes. Quite some time back. In fact, मैं एक पीछे का दांत एक रिप्लेस किया. तो आगे का
हाँ.
दांत पे प्रेशर मिस जो दैट व्हेन इट वाज मिसिंग ना, तो आगे का दांत के ऊपर बहुत ज्यादा प्रेशर आ गया और एक टूट गया. तो अभी मैं भी आई एम नॉट डूइंग इट एनीथिंग. मैं एक दूसरा दांत का भी काम करना पड़ेगा. तो राइट नाउ आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग राइट नाउ.
ओके ओके.
Quite visible.
बस
और
बस.
visible है.
हाँ. Yes, you are visible.
हम्म.
Okay, everybody. Gupta, Jyoti and
Yeah.
Pinky. आप ज्वाइन करिए मेरा ये फाउंडेशन कोर्स, फिर देखते हैं अपना. डोंट वरी. ओके, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी. विल मीट अगेन आफ्टर 15 days. थैंक्स विद अनदर वेबिनार.
Yeah. Bye.
बाय बाय. बाय एवरीबॉडी.
सर आपने कल जो प्रोग्राम बोला वो टेलीग्राम
हाँ, मैं आज लिंक
चैनल
भेजता हूँ और कल से
शनिवार.
तो कल नहीं. आज मैं लिंक भेजता हूँ एंड वी स्टार्ट
ओके
टुमारो.
सर.
वही अपना 7-5, तो 7-10 तक सब लोग आते हैं, तो आपका भी हो जाएगा योगा.
ओके सर. श्योर.
ओके,
ओके ओके सर.
थैंक यू.